So for this time, from the Series 12 of the DC Universe Classics, we'll be looking at Iron. Iron first makes his appearance in Showcase number 37 in 1962. He's part of the Metal Men. Now, it's advertised on the package that this figure has actual die-cast pieces. Now, I'm hard-pressed to actually tell what they are. I will hazard a guess, though, and say that his fists are die-cast, because they just seem a lot harder than anything else. They seem to retain cold a lot better than other parts of his body. Now, his chest does feel a little bit heavy, so there may be die cast in his chest section, but other than that, I can't really tell. Everything else seems like plastic, so they did a real good job of hiding it. Oh wait, I think the thighs are actually die-cast metal. So that's nice, and a good touch that they actually put in metal to the Metal Men, and I assume that they're gonna do that with Iron too, who's coming up in I think the not the next wave, but the wave after that. It's got nice detail. You can see rivets on there, and there's kind of dings and stuff in the metal, all over the mold, in the head, in the back, again, rivets on the gauntlets there and the boots. Very nice. And is this really nice cold blue metallic color. It is really good for. Almost wish they could have done it a little bit black so it looked more like cast iron. Of course, you see the chemical symbol for iron, and this part is soft rubbery plastic, and he's still got the same articulation. Unfortunately, it is kind of limited by the by that covering. He does have waist articulation and the abdominal crunch, but it just gets forced back into the same position. He does have the complete DC Universe, or the standard DC Universe articulation: forward, back, in and out, bicep swivel, bend the elbow, rotate at the wrist, although the wrists are quite tight, and I think that's because they're metal on plastic. His legs go in and forward and back, in and out. I said they appear to be very solid, so I think these are metal too. And they rotate at the lower thigh, bend at the knee, and bend at the ankle. Last but not least is his head, and it's very nice. I think he's probably got the most head articulation out of all these characters from this wave. He does come with 2 add-on accessories to replicate his shape-changing ability. and they're his wrecking ball, which you figured it might be one of the die-cast parts, but that's clearly plastic. And on the other arm, you can put this wrench-like attachment. I like how in the molding itself, they sort of carry out the mold, so it's actually like his hand is becoming the object. The cool thing about this is that it actually works just like a regular wrench. The only thing is that it's kind of at an odd angle. I would prefer it if it laid more straight from the arm, coming out like this instead of so far at an angle. We might see these reused as Green Lantern constructs too. Going into the backstory of Iron, and really the whole Metal Men. Dr. Will Magnus was the leader in his field of robotics, and he made this breakthrough in artificial intelligence with his creation of the responsometer, which enabled these robots to create personalities, develop personalities. And he installed these in metal bodies, and the metal bodies were able to shapeshift, and the personalities took on the properties and personalities similar to the responsometers were put into these robot bodies that were able to shapeshift, and they took on both the properties and personalities similar to the attributes of different metals. Gold, lead, mercury, tin, platinum. The latest Metal Man was copper, and of course iron. This guy. Iron is, as you would think, is the strong man of the Metal Men. The Metal Men live as like a family, as brothers and sister, and they go out adventuring, fighting other robots and monsters, and their biggest opponent, literally biggest opponent, kind of arch nemesis, is the toxic being known as Chemo. So far, we've only gotten this guy with gold on the way. Tin and mercury would be nice to get. Platinum, whatever. Other than that, I'm not really a big Metal Men fan. I do kind of like the idea of the Metal Men. Again, I think they work better as a guest star than, like, say, an ongoing series. So, anyway, that's gonna be it for Iron. I think gotta keep remembering to do this stuff. But yeah, I think this is the button that he comes with. Until my next review, so long.